Hello dear students, I am Samir Velankar and I welcome all of you to this video which is based on the topic ER model. Now actually when you work on database management system DBMS, you work with three major models. So designing a database is actually a threefold process or a three-step process, and the process or the three-step process of designing a database can be written in terms of three steps. The first step is that you design a model called ER model, which stands for Entity Relationship Model. The second model that you create is relational model. Now actually ER model is transformed, is converted into relational model. And finally, you come up with the physical model. The physical model is actually constructed by using relational model. So the first and the foremost step in designing a database is designing ER model. Now to understand these three steps, a very simple idea that we can take is construction of a house or a bungalow or a building. Just imagine civil engineer or a constructor is given a work to construct a house. It is not possible that the civil engineer from day one will start ordering bricks, cements, and start building the house. The first thing that civil engineer does is he or she prepares a miniature model that can be kept on the table. The the bungalow or the building is actually constructed maybe by using POP, and it is kept on the table so that the person who is interested in building the bungalow but who himself or herself is not a civil engineer, doesn't know anything about civil engineering, would understand how the bungalow is going to appear. Now this is what a common man who doesn't understand the subject really understands, isn't it? By the way, this person could then demand that there are still some more requirements. For example, the entrance has been kept from this side, but instead the entrance should be from that side. Or maybe it can be that the it has some four windows, but it should have six windows, or maybe something like that. So visualization is very easy at the very early level when civil engineer prepares such a model. Now, that model exactly is what is the kind of ER model. When you show this model to someone who doesn't understand computers and doesn't understand the database technology, would really understand this model and would know that what the engineer is talking about. And is the model going to fulfill the requirement? Is the database of the organization really covered by this model? Just as is this model of the bungalow really covering all the requirements of the person who is interested in building the bungalow? Now, once this miniature model is agreed on by the customer, what civil engineer does is civil engineer will prepare a plan, and this plan will be prepared according to the model which was certified. Now, the plan will surely contain engineering terms, for example, length, breadth, and front view, rear view, top view, and all that. So, this plan actually can be understood only by an engineer. Whereas, if you show this plan to your customer, it is highly likely that the customer would not understand, although a few things would be understood by the customer, but not to the entirety, isn't it? So, this plan, which is created by the architect or the civil engineer, is strictly for the building purpose. And this prepare plan, which I have written, exactly coincides with the relational model. The relational model in the database design is strictly a job of an engineer. An engineer understands this model. This model is built by using the requirements which the customer has certified in the step one, that is ER model. Now, the last step exactly is after the plan is properly made, the last step will be to start constructing. So basically, now the engineer would order bricks, cements, and dig, and all sorts of engineering tools will be used to start constructing, isn't it? Now, this exactly coincides with the physical model in the database design. In the physical model, we will now think of how are we going to store the data on the hard disk. So actually, we are physically storing the data now. When the data is stored on the hard disk, we should know that in which form the data is going to be stored. There are many ways of storing the data. There are some commonly used terms like indexing and hashing and all that. Are you going to use these technologies? And if you are going to use these techniques, then how to the deepest level are you going to use these techniques? Are all the decisions made in the physical model? So how exactly, the things in engineering applications coincide? You tell me, isn't it really common sense that when some customer wants to computerize the database that he or she has in it books or papers in the office, isn't it a common sense that first of all you understand that data as a computer engineer? You go to that office and you understand the data, you understand the requirements. So all the requirements are properly mentioned in ER model, and they are certified by the customer, so that you get a green signal and you can proceed designing a relational model. So that is what ER model is all about. If you read the definition, nothing extraordinary now in the definition. Entity relationship model is a high level conceptual data model, isn't it? So it doesn't actually store any data, but it's only a visualization technique, so that everybody understands what is the database requirement. ER modeling helps you to analyze the data requirements systematically and to produce a well designed database, isn't it so? And ER modeling is is basically the best practice to do before you actually implement your database, before you actually create the database. It's always better to create a ER model. Now, once we have understood what is a ER model and how it is related to civil engineering, or I could have given more examples from engineering applications, in the next video, we will be seeing main components of ER model and how does ER model really appear or really look like. Thank you very much.